Good morning, gang. John again from Rock County Jet Ski, watcon.com. Welcome to Watercraft Talk. Today I wanted to read you another email that we got from a customer, Travis. Thank you very much for this, Travis. Travis is a new jet ski owner. Former motocross racer, says he's raced for 12 years. He has picked up a 1995 Kawasaki 750 SX, and he says he's completely addicted. Welcome to the addiction, Travis. I think you're going to have a good ride. He says he's been watching our YouTube channel. Thank you very much for that. We sure appreciate it. And he has some questions. He wanted me to do a video on some questions he had. He's asking about hull modifications. He's having some problem with cavitation. Porpoising at speed is also another issue that he's asking about. So, and I know we've talked about scoop grates and ride plates a little bit before, but I thought I would just specifically talk about this again in relation to some hull modifications that you can do. Travis, I sure don't ever mean to be condescending or arrogant. Please hear me sincerely, all of you out there. The first thing and the most important thing is rider tray time. Experience is a big thing. But the 750 Cowies do bounce, they do porpoise, and they do cavitate. And there are some things that you can do to correct that. Before I talk too much about that, I want to touch base on something that's a kind of a known problem with those, is I would be willing to bet your hull is wet. The foam, the rear cavity tray area part of the ski is filled with foam. It's not uncommon for the foam to get wet from water intrusion, and as it gets wet, it gets very heavy, which makes it porpoise because you have more weight in the back. Again, though, an experienced rider should be able to ride a completely soaked ski in stock form and make it not bounce. So let's talk about some hull modifications. There are some hull extensions out there that go on the back of the hull and extend the hull anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. I would reach out to Chris at Pro Watercraft. He makes a lot of good hull extensions and can fix you up with that. Extended ride plates are a good thing as well. This is 100 millimeters longer than stock. That is this way, 100 millimeters. By extending the hull out with hull extensions and extending the ride plate out, it drives the nose down, giving you more nose pressure, and again, helps with bouncing and porpoising. A good deep scoop grate, an aggressive top loader type scoop grate, will grab more water, will pull the hull down to the water, holding it in better, again reducing porpoising and decreasing cavitation. I don't know because we haven't talked in person yet, but your cavitation may be coming from your porpoising. As your ski bounces, it's going to come out of the water and it's going to grab air, and you'll get cavitation. Same thing though, leaning it over with a deep scoop grate will help hold it down, and we've got many different options for scoop grates. This is our own billet tri-scoop. It is not for a 750. I don't have one on the shelf for a 750. I just grabbed this as an example, but we can hook you up with a Works, or there's a few brands that we can get you. So if you guys need scoop grates, please feel free to reach out. Same thing with ride plates. The Jet Dynamics ride plates are some of my favorite. They're very smooth transitioning. I'm the kind of guy when I corner, I like to carve, I like to lay the ski over on its side, and these transition easily from straight up and down to cornering hard on its side and then back up without overcorrecting. So we talked about cavitation, we talked about hull mods. Another thing that you can do is front sponsons. There's a few versions of front sponsons available. Anything is better than stock. By widening the ski in the front, putting sponsons on, it improves rough water handling, tracking ability, and will again just overall handling. It will increase grip in corners and really makes a big difference, especially rough water. So I'm not sure what kind of water conditions you're riding on. I think that pretty well covers it. We talked about hull mods, the extensions, scoop grates and ride plates. porpoising, and cavitation. Oh, another thing, cavitation, a good thing is an impeller. You want a good quality aftermarket impeller. The Impros hookers are some of our favorite. They're cut back and sit back further in the jet pump. They have a large hub and a lot of blade overlap, and they really, really, really reduce cavitation. So if you're not running a hooker, you may want to look into that. We do have hookers on the shelf for your application. It's a pretty common question. We get these questions from a lot of people, so I thought I would reach out and do a video. I hope you like that. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, as it really does help our channel. Like, tag, share, and follow. And most of all, please be nice to each other. And next time, we'll see you guys out on the water.